Hi, Dion from Evolution Support Services here, and welcome to this EFT tapping on taking out the mental clutter. When we have a lot of thoughts in our mind, it can on-flow onto our body, and our body can on-flow onto our mind, and we can feel very constricted and very cluttered in mind and body. So let's do an EFT tapping to create some space and clear some of this clutter. So taking full responsibility for your own well-being, repeating after me, and let's go with that flow and let's begin to tap. Even though I have a bit of mental clutter. I have some mental chatter. My mind can feel very occupied and sometimes very messy. And I'd like to bring some order and create some space within my mind and my body. And I choose to love, honor, and accept myself. Even though there is a lot of mess, a lot of mental mess, and I might feel very disordered within my thoughts and with how I conduct my day. I'd like to clear some clutter and bring some order back to my mind and body. And I choose to love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I really beat myself up for not doing more and not being more in my current state. And my current state might have a lot of mental clutter, both within my mind and my body. And I'd like to clear this. And I choose to love, honor, and accept myself. I'm clearing out the clutter. There is a lot of mental clutter, a lot of disorganized thoughts, a lot of thoughts that get in my way of succeeding in my day. All these disorganized thoughts, all these unhelpful thoughts. Sometimes I just want the good thoughts. A lot of these messy thoughts get in the way. They make me feel bad about myself and my current state of affairs and what I want to do in my life. It's very hard to succeed when I'm being swamped by this mental clutter. And it really doesn't on-flow onto my body well. Because how I think about myself might not be too well. I might not have some well thoughts about myself. And I might think some junk thoughts that make me feel pretty junk about myself. All this mental junk. All this mental funk that I get myself in. And I can always do it tomorrow, because I don't have the energy today. Because the energy of today is caught up in this mental clutter. And sometimes I beat myself up about that. And I play the comparison game. Other people are doing well, so why aren't I other people? But I am myself in this very moment. Tapping away. Tapping away a little bit of stress that I've been having within my mind and my body. That really makes it hard to think sometimes, because I can be overwhelmed by the stress. It's really hard to motivate myself when I'm shouting at myself, trying to motivate myself with some deep motivating statements of how I should be all these great things, but I'm just not in this moment. And that doesn't make me feel too good. And I might turn to some junk food, and turn to some junk thoughts, in a way to soothe this pain, to deal with this pain. Because I'm not doing this by choice. If I could choose to have a healthy life, why not make the choice? Seems logical. And if that was the case, then there wouldn't be this wellness industry trying to get me to be well. But there are some things from my past that really tripped me up. That if my room wasn't clean, I couldn't do anything that was fun. If I didn't have a nice spotless house, no one would like me. If I wasn't well dressed, if I didn't have the fancy car, all these things where I needed to have my life in order, to put on a happy face, to put on a mask, in order to show the world that I've got it all together. But when I look around me, there's a lot of mental clutter that would suggest it's not all together. It's definitely everywhere. This disorganized thought. Do I really need to beat myself up in order to heal and grow? Kind of be funny if a doctor came in and started slapping me around, saying that I needed to heal. But if they tended to my needs and tended to my wounds, I might start to grow and think better of myself and feel better of myself. And those two may be joined together. Because if my body feels good, my mind feels good. Because my mind is within my body, and my body is attached to my mind. And if my mind is feeling good, my body might start to feel good. So it may be the indicator that there is goodness within me. It's just caught up in some junk that I might need to start to unpack. Might need to start to slowly put things in its place and discover things about myself as I clear a little space for myself and find the things that I enjoy that were caught up in this mental clutter. And I might be caught in overthinking, and this overthinking might be thinking of ways to keep myself safe by preventing the things that I need to do in this very moment. And that's okay, because now I have awareness of that now. And with this awareness might bring change, slowly but surely. Like planting a seed, I'm going to nurture it with some self-care and some self-motivation, where I speak well of myself. And the seed might develop and grow into a tree, or grow into a better sense of me as I speak well of myself and feel better within myself. I'm taking out this mental clutter. I'm taking it out and having a good look at it. And then I'm releasing it and allowing it to be. Allowing to notice where it sits in my body. When I feel apathy, this low energy not to do something. And sometimes I do need rest. Sometimes I need to give energy to get energy. So sometimes it is a pushing myself, but not over pushing myself. Stepping outside of my comfort zone, but knowing that my comfort zone may be my homeostasis, in which I balance and grow. And there may be many things that are scary, but I don't need to be scary for myself. I need to be aware of what I need to do in order to clear up this mental clutter. And I don't need to overdo. And I need to be the motivator and the encourager and the self-believer within myself, empowering myself, being the momentum upon myself without that external push. And sometimes it takes an external nudge to bring awareness to a problem. And this is my problem to fix. And I'm the best one for that problem, as I know myself day by day, as I clear up that mental clutter, finding parts about myself from my past that no longer serve me. And if it no longer serves me, I'm going to kick that to the curb. And if there are things that serve me, fond memories, good people in my life, good experiences that I'd like to keep around, I might find a space for that within my mind and my body. And I might go more into those experiences that make me feel good about myself, so I can learn a little bit about myself outside of my healing journey. Because I don't want to be defined by my healing journey. I want other experiences that enhance my mentalness, my mental clarity, my mental fortitude, my post-traumatic growth will be a tree of strength that will be flexible and go with the flow of what life presents to me. All this mental resilience, all these little tools that I'm learning along the way to help release that stress, to be at my best, and to feel at my best, to clear out this mental clutter and feel the best within my mind and body, and finding a new space for myself in mind, body, and spirit. And taking a full breath in and out. As we breathe in, we constrict, and when we release, all our vessels open. So sometimes finding space within our mind and our body can be through not just mental activities, but physical activities. Finding healthy things that we enjoy, that move, dancing, singing, these sorts of things will all help improve our mental state and the state of our body, as both are connected, and there is more signals being sent from the body to the mind than to the mind to the body. So we want to be sending some positive signals from our body where it's feeling good, and our brain can go, oh, that's a good summary, and I'll send some good information back. Keep doing that. It sounds good. So yeah, I'm Dion from eFlotion Support Services. I offer EFT tapping one-on-one online. So check out eflotionsupportservices.com, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.